Christian.
Now, figures quoted by the Department of Work and Pensions have yet again been disputed by the statistical watchdog. They are the latest misleading stats on benefits quoted by the government to support their welfare reforms. This time, Parkinson's campaigners have taken issue with the department, saying that half of the decisions for disability living allowance were made on the basis of a claim form alone without supporting medical evidence. The real figure is closer to 10%. And the body overseeing national statistics in the UK agrees. Jackie Long reports.
A vision for radical reform built on hard facts. That's the claim. But the figures used by Iain Duncan Smith and his government don't always seem to add up. He claimed, already we've seen 8,000 people who would have been affected by the benefit cap move into jobs. The UK Statistics Authority said,
unsupported by official statistics.
Using DWP figures, the Tory chairman Grant Shapps claimed nearly 1 million people on incapacity benefit had dropped their claim rather than face tough new tests. The UKSA said,
the figures appear to conflate two sets of statistics.
The actual number of people who'd taken themselves off benefit was closer to 20,000. Such was the concern, the Work and Pensions Secretary was asked to explain to MPs his claim that the benefit cap was seeing thousands go back to work.
I believe to be the case that those people are going back into work, hugely to do with the fact that we're introducing the cap. That's my belief, but they've said that that should remain as a flat statistic.
And now this. The government's claim that more than 50% of decisions for disability living allowance were made simply on the basis of a claim form without any additional medical evidence. Well, the Statistics Authority said that was
ambiguous and had not been rechecked by the department.
A more accurate figure was just 10%. Donna O'Brien from Parkinson's UK submitted this latest complaint to the Statistics Authority. The real figures suggested that people were having to do a bit more than simply sign a form, as it was often said by the government.
Absolutely. I mean, they were getting evidence from their neurologists, their Parkinson's nurses, their GPs, occupational therapists. Some were going for an assessment as well. So it's wrong to portray people as if they just had to fill in a claim form and then the benefit would magically appear.
Because in your view that wasn't true?
It wasn't true, no, absolutely.
This is not just a recent blip. As far back as 2011, the Work and Pensions Select Committee warned the DWP and the wider government that it needed to take more care when releasing and commenting on benefit statistics to make sure that media stories about people on benefits were accurate. 3 years on, and the question now being asked is, are these problems with statistics down to incompetence or a willful attempt to mislead? The Department for Work and Pensions says the Statistics Authority has only written to the DWP on a small number of occasions and they've taken on board their suggestions. But those scrutinising the department says much more needs to be done to make sure the way the figures are presented doesn't lead to an unfair portrayal of those on benefits.
We have been critical of the way that the DWP has published statistics and hasn't made it clear the different types of benefit that they're talking about, or indeed they haven't contextualised the statistics properly so that it's allowed others, perhaps for whatever political reason, to make a political point with statistics which is actually a false point and has led to a lot of unrest and unease, particularly amongst disabled people.
Iain Duncan Smith says the figures show his reforms are necessary and they're working. He has yet to convince everyone that that's what the numbers are saying.
Well, we asked Iain Duncan Smith or any other minister from the Department for Work and Pensions to come on the programme tonight, but no one was available.